All right, for Gawnews, what is Gonzo culture? We're at the Imaginarium.
Oh, welcome to the Imaginarium. Gonzo culture is all about wild style, freedom, being able to express yourself, get political, get creative, get poetic, and then when you're done, find the other part that you're missing and explore that too. So using the Imaginarium, you come in, you gather some stuff, you see if that's you.
You gave me a hat. That you chose a hat for me.
That's right.
That you thought would be worthwhile.
That's right. Let me show you some other hats we have.
All right.
This is your average straw hat that Hunter S. Thompson might wear, kick back, go out in the desert, keep the sun off his head. He might wear this up in Las Vegas, just hang with the ladies just a little bit. But you know, then again, he might just have out by the pool while his typewriter. He's got this rain. He's got this rain.
Rain gear. He's got rain gear.
Yeah.
Jacket.
Out in nature. Different formal attire in case his boss calls in.
Okay.
We've got some traditional Gonzo hats over here, such as
I like the fur. I like the fur hat.
That's right.
And then we got the bush hat there.
Bush hat. That's right.
Okay.
And then you got this right here, which it represents Oscar, who was a good friend of Gonzo. I want to call him Gonzo, but Hunter S. Thompson. He was from Panama, and he was a lawyer, and he was an activist, and little people know about that guy. See what I'm saying? He's always just Dr. Gonzo in Fear and Loathing.
Oh, okay.
He's actually a lawyer, and he's actually very intelligent. So what we do here at the Gonzo Imaginarium, we let you pick some things out. We remind you of what the works and the writing are.
Okay.
Thompson. And then you can sort of recreate your own Gonzo character.
You're capitalizing on Gonzo.
We're not so much capitalizing on Gonzo as we're letting people come in if they want to donate to keep it going.
Okay.
But we're letting people come in and try stuff out. Sit and read maybe.
All right.
You know, if you want to contribute.
How could you sit and read at the Gonzo Fest?
Because there's these quiet moments where you're internalizing how much you want change to happen.
All right.
So building resources.
What's the influence? Tell Gaw readers what influence Dr. Hunter S. Thompson's had on your life.
Dr. Hunter S. Thompson, for me, set the stage to be able to say what I need to say when I need to say it. And what he said is if I want to be preppy, if I want to be businesslike, if I want to be a straight up freak, then I can do that. And it's my right to do it. And if I need to call my boss out, then I can do that too.
Like freak power.
Yeah, it is freak power.
Well, that's what that was. Wasn't that his party?
Free Kentucky power, freaky power. See,
that's what. Okay. Right.
Free in Kentucky.
Free. Okay.
I mean, they want to talk about hillbillies, and Hunter's a hillbilly. I don't know if he called himself a hillbilly. I'm not worried about it. But if he did, that's right. He is from the hills. We stand up and we hold our own. We guard ours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He brought me the originality during a time of homogenous culture when I could stick to my roots and I could do what I need to do, and it was all good.
Okay. Thank you very much for Gawnews.
Thank you.
All right.
Dr. Hunter Shaman Thompson is dead. My friend and hero, Hunter S. Thompson, is dead. I followed his life and work from the release of Hell's Angels till now. I will continue to follow it. My friend Gene Williams and I sold Hunter's books. We sold the first Rolling Stone magazines in the underground bookstore for madmen only, and in the head shop, the store, now Special Media in Lexington, Kentucky. If you ever go there, yeah, I started that shit. We operated on South Limestone in Lexington, Kentucky. I never dreamed I'd eventually work with Hunter and with members of the Beat Generation, Allen Ginsberg, William S. Burroughs, Herbert Huncke, Gregory Corso, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, David Amram, Diane DePrima, Mary Baraka, and others. Their works changed my life. Dreams do come true. Hunter shot himself. He is gone. He died in his kitchen, in his cabin at Owl Farm, Woody Creek, Colorado. I read his Nixon obituary. He was a crook. And well, Margaret Thatcher just died. I'm revising Nixon obituary to she was a crook. About Margaret Thatcher and other works to him in that kitchen. I took my children to visit him. He loved young people. He loved his family. I drank and did drugs with Hunter. We watched basketball one night years ago in early May. My son Nathaniel and I arrived driving 24 hours non-stop from Kentucky just in time to watch the NBA playoffs with Hunter. Hunter and I are both big sports fans. Hunter would bet on one play in a football or basketball game at college bookie and have him on live on the phone. Okay, 7 yards on this play, $50. Don Johnson called several times wanting us to come over. Kentucky and Rex Chapman was playing for the Phoenix Suns. The Suns were down by 9 points with 1 minute to go in the game. I looked at Hunter and said, I'll bet you that Rex will hit 3 threes and tie the game, that the Suns will win by 1 point in 3 overtimes. Hunter looked at me and laughed. Rex hit 3 threes and tied the game, but Phoenix lost in 3 overtimes by 1 point. I got damn close. Hunter paid closer attention to me after that. We talked about life, about families, our families, about literature. Hunter was a good, kind man. He was full of life. He was tough. He was a real human being. He was spirit, Holy Spirit, no matter what anyone says. And I've heard some shit, and I've received death threats. But just by being a friend of Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter is one of America's, one of the world's greatest writers. He stands shoulder to shoulder with Mark Twain, John Steinbeck, Jack Kerouac, William S. Burroughs, all 5 America's best prose writers, bar none. I had the honor of producing, with the help of Douglas Brinkley and many young people and friends, the Hunter S. Thompson Tribute, the only official Hunter S. Thompson tribute at Memorial Auditorium on 4th Street in Louisville, Kentucky in December the 12th, 1996. We had a sold-out standing room only audience of over 2,000. I brought in Hunter, his mom Virginia, retired librarian at the main branch of the library downtown. We should rename that library the Virginia and Hunter S. Thompson Library. Yeah, hell yeah. I brought in his son Juan, the sheriff of Pitkin County, Bob Broadus, Johnny Depp, Warren Zevon, David Amram, who did the first ever jazz poetry reading in New York City with Jack Kerouac, 1957, brought to Art Gallery, New York. David Amram and I have toured the world together. Douglas Brinkley, Roxanne Pulitzer, Harvey Sloan, Susie Wood, and a bluegrass band, and many more. The mayor gave Hunter the keys to the city. The governor named Hunter, Johnny, Warren, David, Doug, and me Kentucky colonels. It was a spectacular event. Hunter S. Thompson is one of America's, one of the world's greatest writers. 3 of his books are in Random House's Classic Writers series with the greatest writers in history. He stands shoulder to shoulder with, as I've already mentioned, Mark Twain, John Steinbeck, Jack Kerouac, William S. Burroughs, all 5 America's best prose writers, bar none. Jonathan Swift, whose grave I visited. You remember his story about eating the children? Jonathan Swift, George Orwell, 1984. That's where we are again in 2013. William S. Burroughs and Hunter S. Thompson are our literary giants, visionaries who have much in common. People continue to say that there will be no audience for Hunter S. Thompson's work, that no one will understand or care. Well, we're all proof that that's wrong. And after Muhammad Ali, Hunter S. Thompson is the most popular